and welcome to another Checking Out Chilies with ChilliChump episode. Today we're going to be talking about a fascinating chili. It's the Trinidad Perfume. The Trinidad Perfume is part of the capsicum Chinense family of chilies, which is the same family that things like the Carolina Reaper, the butjalokia or the ghost pepper, the habanero, the Scotch bonnet, all those really hot peppers, that's where they come from. The difference is that the Trinidad Perfume has no spice to it. So it has all the flavor of those super hots, but just without the spice. So I'm really keen to give this a go and see what I think and see if it's useful for sauces in the future. I have my doubts, but let's give it a try. The Trinidad Perfume is meant to be a heatless habanero, well, that's the theory anyway. It doesn't look exactly like a habanero. I mean, I guess if you compare it to yellow habanero, the color's about right, but they don't look the same in terms of the shape. The flowers are these little white flowers, and inside, let's cut one open. Quite thin-skinned. It looks quite juicy. If I didn't know any better, if I didn't know that this was heatless, then that would not be getting touched with bare fingers, that's for sure. White seeds, as you'd expect, and yeah, there's not much more to say really, but I'd say it's actually medium skinned. It's not thin skinned, it's definitely not thick skinned, but there's a bit of juiciness going on there. Let's give one a try. That's actually a lot tastier than the one I've had before. There's a mild, like a tiny, indistinguishable amount of heat in this. But there's definitely the capsicum Chinense flavors coming through, which is, it's just so weird when you're so used to that flavor being what bursts into your mouth just before that heat hits. Sorry, bits and pieces of chili going everywhere. But when that burst of flavor, when that first... If you've had a super hot, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's that very recognizable sort of flavor that a capsicum Chinense has, and that kind of pops in your mouth, and then normally that heat comes straight after and it hits hard depending on which chili you're eating. But with this, there's just no heat. I have to say though, you know, I think it's more of a novelty than anything else. I can't really think of a sauce I'd want to make with this. It would be good on a salad maybe, but even so, it's not the sweetest chili. And it doesn't have a ton of flavor beyond that capsicum Chinense sort of flavor. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'd use it for. I'm not sure I'd want to use it in a sauce either. I don't really see the point. There's better chilies to be used. So I mean, it's still worth it to grow them because they're a pretty plant and they have an abundance of chilies. And I guess you could just go in there and snack on them and make people think you're eating a habanero. But nothing that jumps out at me with this. It's just that novelty factor. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Until then, stay spicy.